Capricorns, welcome in today, everyone. Thank you for viewing me. This is going to be your general reading. This is good for all placements, sun, rising, moon, whatever resonates best for you. All right, my name is Elena. If you've never viewed me, if you have, welcome back. And I'm having some mic issues right now, so we're trying a new format. We are in Mercury Retrograde, and we are headed into Leo season. So things are going to go very fast, but at the same time, a complete stop. Meaning, like, it's just going to be, because Leos are a fixed fire sign, and right in the middle of a retrograde in the next few weeks. We are in one right now. It starts today. Things are going to feel like they're coming back at you full speed backwards. But I'm here to spread some love and light and some messages. Let's get started with your current energies for the sign of Capricorn. If it sounds like something you are feeling or going through, this is your reading. Thank you. What would you like to show me? Current energies around the sign of Capricorns. Thank you. This reading is for... I have the card of Solitude, Sacred Pool, and the card of Commitment. And that card, I'm not going to go by what the cards say, but I do feel right now, thank you, that this is about you holding on to your hope and faith and realizing that if you want something more, you have to believe. Because the next card is Ghostlands. And I feel right now there's some things that you've been through or are going through that source is telling me that perhaps it's time for you to realize that it's not serving you anymore. We don't realize that we get consumed in a chapter of our life, and it almost feels like something's pulling us in there, especially during a retrograde. But source is telling me that with Solitude and the Sacred Pool, the double S's, there's a lot of things around you for reflection. And, we have to be in this energy right now during a retrograde to realize that if we're true to thy own self and we're staying in the highest energy possible and doing what is right, things will show us a clear path. I feel right now, if this is your reading, you have something you truly want that you're setting your intentions with. And then I have the world is behind you and you're reaching out for something more with strength and courage. I feel source is telling me right now, Capricorns, that we can reflect back all we want. But I feel right now, if this is your reading, I want you to reflect on something you've been through and realize that you're not going back there anymore. Whatever you've been through has made you evolve, grow, and become a better human being, that your soul has done some growth. And I feel sources tell me that right now, this is it's a beautiful time for you guys to realize that whatever you're going through in life, it's lessons that you cannot avoid because we're all going through something. I'll go ahead and get your cards. I have home. Now this is the tree, and on the tree there's a clock with the light being illuminated. I'll take a few and then I'll just go over them. And then I have protecting your own treasure. And I feel sources telling me that perhaps right now in your energies, there's something that you need to really reflect on, and it's about your inner core and your inner essence. That everything in life takes time. And that right now there's a lot of things that you're seeing for what they are, but sources telling me as long as you protect your own energy. And look at this entity. It literally has the star of its own hope and faith. And I feel if you're going through something that's taken a lot of strength and courage and you're really reflecting on something, sources tell me that you need to realize you've been through some things to teach you about your strength, your courage. And right now, this is not a time to lose your own hope and faith. If there's something more you want, you need to stay committed. And by committed, I mean with being true to thy own self. I have the magical map shifter. I have the card of education with the new moon. And then they gave me the elephant listening. Elephants to me always represent the giant earth land creature of wisdom and strength. And I feel sources telling me right now that there's a lot of lessons you're going through, but only you have the power to change certain aspects and how they're going to play out for you. I'm going to say it, like I say in most of my readings, that we create our own energy. We create the things that we want to come towards us. Do you realize everything in this universe is energy? That every day that we put out something good is the good things that will head our way. And I feel sources tell me that right now you're having a lot of new lessons about something for new beginnings. There's the new moon. The stork is in front of you right now showing you that you may be receiving some information or certain things that you're looking at in a new way. But whatever you're going through right now, Source is telling me, as long as you're in a place of reflection and realize that you must stay true to thy own self about what you truly want, because the pillar always represents strength, you would need to really listen to your own inner voice. We all have it, not the negative inner voice, the positive. You guys, we have options. We are fortunate enough to have free will and choices, and I just feel sources tell me that right now there's some things perhaps you're reflecting on that you've been through, but they're behind you. With the magical map shifter and education, I just feel sources telling me that why not look at something with new faith, new light? There's a lot of things landing in front of you right now to show you that everything that you truly want is how things are going to play out for you. I feel sources telling me that as long as you're true to thy own self, Capricorns, you can reflect on certain things that you've been through, but you are a pillar of strength, and home is your sacred self. And source is just saying that things are going to take a little bit of time, but everything is being illuminated around you to teach you some valuable lessons about your true essence and your beautiful self. Stay true to thy own self right now and stay grounded. And I feel one big message, and I'll move on, is we must never lose our own hope and faith, because the day that we lose hope and faith, there's no point in anything. And so I just feel sources tell me right now, the ghostlands are moving, the ghostlands are leaving you. It takes time for change. Listen to your inner voice. Don't doubt it. Know that there's something that's aligning for you for big change, beautiful change, but it's your energy every day. Every day you wake up, I want you to say to yourself, everything is going to come to me in a beautiful way. I do it every day. It works. Every day, something beautiful is going to show me a new path. Every day, everything is going to flow me in a new direction to better my life. It works. Something beautiful is working with you right now, Capricorns, for new beginnings. We're all going through some major lessons right now about our inner kindness, our inner love, our inner strength, and realize that we have the power. All right, I'm going to look at your recent past. I know it was a little heavy, but it's Mercury retrograde. I can't help it. Now, the recent past is just a few messages about what you've been through. I'm not here to... Two of Wands is telling me you had a choice to make about moving yourself forward with something, but you weren't sure in which direction you wanted to go. Let me look. I'm just going to let the cards fly out and talk to you. It's going to bring me to your current energies. I feel you had a big lesson behind you about realizing how far you've come and how much you've grown, and that there was something you had to learn to release in order to rebirth new beginnings and never to give up hope and faith. Recent past, I'm just taking a stab at it. Thank you. Just a few messages for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you. Anything else for the sign of Capricorn? Thank you. Thank you. Ace of Wands, big ace, new inspiration, new creativity, new passion. You wanted more. And then I have the Knight of Swords in reverse. But recently behind you, no matter how you tried, you felt that you weren't finding out what you needed to find out about something. And then I have the Lovers with the Chariot. So a lot of people don't know tarot, so I'm just going to tell you what I feel from the cards. The Lovers is our free will, our choices, our destiny. As long as we make choices from the heart, as long as we go towards the things in life and be true to thy own self, everything will always guide us in a new direction, because the Chariot is about trusting your own intuition and waiting, knowing that there will be a sign shown to you, and that's when you shall move forward. And there you are, the devil, my beautiful Capricorns. Everything just felt like a constant weight, constant burdens, but I feel source was telling me that you had a choice to make recently behind you, Capricorns, and it was about being true to thy own self and choices for your own happiness, because we all have free will. I have the Nine of Swords sideways. I have the King of Earth. I have the Fool. And then I have the Four of Wands. I feel whatever you went through recently behind you, and I have one card left coming into your current energies. I feel that you're obsessively worrying about something that you wanted to achieve for financial stability and security. But this is a card, you guys, the Nine of Swords is a card of feeling like no matter what we do, our mind just doesn't shut down and we keep replaying things. I feel you had a big lesson about using your resources wisely, staying grounded, and knowing that if there was something more you wanted in life, all you had to do was let go of things that felt like burdensome situations, your own weights that you were carrying around, and take a new leap of faith towards something you wanted for your own happiness, because gateways are always open. Last card they gave me coming into your current energies is your thoughts, and it's the Six of Swords. Swords are thoughts. Six of Swords is sideways. Tell me that right now, this is about you taking your thoughts to calmer waters and realizing that sometimes we have choices to make about our own energy of relocation or travel. I'm not saying you're necessarily going somewhere, but we are in control of how we perceive certain situations. And sources tell me that right now around you, why not take your thoughts to calmer waters? Why not take your thoughts to where you want to be? I cannot express enough that our thoughts start to create. And I feel sources tell me that there's a lot of things you need to reflect on right now and realize that you've come a long way and new beginnings are all around you. But right now is a time of your own hope, faith, and commitment about what you want to go towards for your new beginnings, for your near future. I just feel right now you're getting a lot of signs, a lot of information, and you're really tapping into your own wisdom. But sources tell me you need to trust yourself and you need to listen to your sacred self about something. You were stalled out recently behind you, and I feel sources telling me all you had to do is really trust your own intuition. We don't listen to our intuition, but the Chariot is will, determination, intuition, knowing when to go, knowing when to stop. We're in control of our vehicle. And I feel that you wanted new, you wanted more excitement, but sources tell me sometimes we have to take a step back before we go forward. We have to do the inner work, and a new path is being shown around you right now, and I feel right now this is a big time of reflection. And I'm in it too. We're all in it. This is what Mercury retrogrades create for the next 3 weeks. It's just going to be a little slow. Okay. I didn't want to say that word, but it's true. I went on an airing yesterday and it turned into a 7-hour fiasco. It was like, oh my God. So, and it tested my patience, and it's going to test everybody's patience. But I found out yesterday that if we're patient and we're nice and we just go with the flow, everything ended up playing out in my favor yesterday after 7 hours of just the merry-go-round. So I was very patient, didn't take it on anybody, and, it was a really interesting day yesterday. And two of the people I talked to yesterday, the two people that really helped me, they were both Capricorns. I asked them, I was like, that was weird. Okay, let's look at what's coming in for you, Capricorns, because it's going to be beautiful. The heart chakra. Be open to everything with your heart, but let's go ahead and shuffle. I'm using the Psychic Tarot cards for your incoming. You guys, I just feel sources just telling me everything is going to work out just fine. We go through things in life that almost feel like, why did we go through this? But I feel sources tell me that it showed you a part of yourself that maybe you didn't realize how strong you are. And to really trust your own hope and faith about what you want for your future and keep projecting it every day. Strongest incoming for Capricorns, week to 2 weeks. Thank you. What would you like to show me? Strongest incoming for the sign of Capricorns. Thank you. Anything else? Perfect. Let's go over here. This is what I'm talking about because the energies are going to get a little wacky. And this is a card. It says conflict and defeat. But I feel sources telling me that there is no such thing. You, Capricorns, things may come at you and you may feel like, oh, why is this happening? But sources tell me you are in control of how you want things to go. It's the Emperor, authority. Sources telling me that sometimes we have to confront certain situations and take control of them. And I don't mean in a bad way, but you are your own energy of what you want. The Emperor is a big card of your ambitious plans, taking charge of situations, and sources telling me that it's time for you to step up to the plate with something in your life because there's a lot of new beginnings to be had all around you in the next few weeks, a new sense of a fresh start, and sources telling me you need to take your vehicle towards the sun and be aware of your own energies of what you're creating every day. So I'm just going to say that source is just telling me that, we have to realize that things are going to come at us to make us feel like, I don't know if I can deal with this. Source is telling me this is a very big energy. It's not a bossy energy. It's just strong. It's just taking charge, knowing that if there's a hurdle that is coming your way, there's nothing that you can't conquer. And I just feel Source is telling me, as long as you take your vehicle to where you want to be with optimism, because the sun is optimism, stay above your own emotion and keep your energy headed towards what you truly want for a new beginning, a fresh slate. Because once the retrograde is over, things are going to start moving forward. And that's right after Lionsgate, 8/8, my favorite day of the year. So you guys, something beautiful is trying to show you that right now, maybe you do want new beginnings. Why not start creating them with your own mind and your own energy of how you want things to shift with the magical map shifter around you right now? Okay, here we are. I have financial and material changes. I have your beautiful sacred chakra telling me that everything in life is about change, but it takes time. It's about your commitment. And this is about being true to thy own self, because the sacred chakra to me is just beautiful. Telling me that if you really want change in your life and you really want something that new in your life that you want to go towards, only you are in control. We are all in control of how we want our destiny to play out. Stop feeling like I can't overcome this, or why does this keep coming towards me? Source is telling me, trust yourself, stay calm, and know that there's something trying to push you in a new direction, and just stay in the energy of your own optimism and above your own emotion. I feel Sources is telling me go with the flow of the energies, but really you're in control of how you want things to go. I have transformation. So here we are, a beautiful card, and I have 2 cards left. I see the... Okay, thank you. I see them. So transformation is all about, we all must realize that we always are in a process of change. Transformation in the next few weeks is telling me that as long as you take charge of certain situations, be true to thy own self, stay in your own energy of knowing everything is going to work beautifully for you, a new you is about to shine. But transformation is a dark night of our soul. We must go in here and start doing the cleansing. I feel Source is telling me that maybe you need to watch your own energy and what you project every day. It is not easy. I'm not going to make it sound easy, but you know, it's something I've worked on for years and years and years, decades. So, you know, I do realize that my own energy creates everything for my own life. I have truth and Sources telling me just stay in the circle of balance. You know, truth is a big energy, and it's just about staying in our own truth. And sometimes we don't realize that it's not about stubborn pride, or it's not about deceiving ourselves with what we think. Truth is about truth. What is right? What is wrong? Stay true to thy own self and find balance with everything in your life. Go with the good, work with the bad. Everything, this is card number 11. Source is telling me that everything in the next few weeks is trying to show you a bigger and better you. And watch the energies that come your way. But it's really in your own energy that's going to create it. So watch your steps every day. And if you feel like things are coming at you, Source is telling me, take charge of the situation. Stay in control of yourself. Know that there's something trying to show you a bigger and better aspect of you. And when we get in that energy, there's nothing but new beginnings, you guys. It's a fresh start. It's like a zero starting over. But Sources tell me everything is working with you, Capricorns. The only thing that can be working against you is negative thoughts, self-doubt. You have to put the work into changing an aspect of how you're viewing things. We all do, not just you. All right, that's beautiful. You guys, everything in life in the next 3 weeks is going to be redoing and relearning and finding things out about ourselves. So I'm going to get some spirit guide messages. Underneath the deck is transformation. You know, transformation is a beautiful card. Beautiful. Messages. And then I'll get angel cards, and then I'll get some love crossing towards the end. What would you like to say to Capricorns today? Because they love to talk to you. All right, let's just see. What would you like to say to Capricorns today, please? Never lose hope. Never lose faith. The star. It's a place of renewal. And it's your energy, the magician. Energy, your thoughts, your actions, your feelings. That's the magical map shift. That magician can shift every aspect of your own life, but the star is here telling me that your own hope and faith is going to give you a place of renewal. Don't stop believing. Just because things may feel slow doesn't mean they're not in the works. Messages for Capricorns about their reading today. What would you like to say to the beautiful sign of Capricorn? Thank you. Messages for the sign of Capricorns. Thank you. That's it. All right. You see this? This is the Three of Swords. Okay. This is a card of feeling like, I don't know how much more I can go on. It's just disappointments, hurt. Time heals all wounds. That, we all get here. We've all been here. Just disappointments in life or people that we love, we lost, whatever it was. There's something bigger waiting for you. It's the Eight of Cups. Source is telling me that you got to leave certain situations behind that are emotionally draining you. They once made you happy, but you have to walk towards a light for something more, because the Eight of Cups is about going towards the things in life for your own wish fulfillment. This is a message. We can stay here for a long time, the things that have hurt us, disappointed us, but everything in your life has played an important role. And I feel Source wants me to tell you that new chapters are getting ready to start. The world. It's telling me that you've done a lot of spiritual growth, a lot of insight here, but how can new chapters start if we don't leave old things behind that once hurt us or is hurting us? It's not easy, but you have to believe that there's something more waiting for you. It's like the quest for something more in life. But emotionally, we have to realize that maybe we have to take control of our own energies and walk forward towards something we want for our own happiness. Page of Wands, what has been right, what has been wrong, and justice is here with Judgment, the double J's with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is telling me, why not get ready for new ventures? Why not look at your own energy and get excited about something new in your life? You can go ahead and evaluate everything in your life about what's been right, what's been wrong. But do you realize that justice and judgment to me are saying to you, we have to believe in karmic justice. As long as you do what is right, as long as you always fight for what is right in the highest form possible, meaning your energies, as long as you know that what you're doing is right, not physically fighting, but we know the difference between right and wrong. All of us do. Sources tell me, as long as you fight for what is right in your life and you not worry about what other people do to you, you got to release it, because sources telling me karmic justice always wins. Meaning that as long as you do what is right and learn to let it go and trust in how things are going to play out, everything's going to come towards you twofolds over in a better way. And the people that hurt you or the people that harm you, trust me on this one, I've seen it, I've experienced it. It comes back at those people when they least need it nor want it in their life, and it's not pretty. You do what is right. The rulings will be made in your favor. Don't give up. Page of Swords, transformation, and the Five of Wands. And this is the battle zone. This is the combat zone. But Source is telling me the Page of Swords in Scorpio transformation is about maybe you need to shift your outlook on things. The Page of Swords is inquisitive air energy. It's a new way of looking at something. It's a fresh outlook. Things are under review. It's trying to show you a new you. But sources tell me that if things come at you and you feel like everything is coming at you at one time, take a step back and look at everything with a fresh view. Do what is right. Judgment is here asking me to say to you, you've grown, you've evolved, you're a better Capricorn. Release it. Trust in how these things are going to play out in your favor. Don't fight the energies, and let justice and judgment work in your favor. Trust me, you guys. I don't mean to say that, trust me. I don't like people say that to me, but I just feel sources saying that you got to trust in the flow of events, and you got to trust in how the universe delivers. As long as you always do what is right in the highest form possible, I feel Source wants me to tell you everything is going to play out in your favor at the exact time it needs to. Don't get in an energy of feeling like you have to go up against everything. Trust in your sacred self and do what is right. Beautiful reading today, Capricorns, because they're saying an old cycle is ending. And it's with the Eight of Cups. So that's like leaving old emotional things behind, and a new chapter is about to start. But it's your energy of what you want to go towards that's going to get you there. And it's big, beautiful chapters, you guys. Because after the Eight of Cups is your wish fulfillment. Pardon me. Big reading today for my beautiful Capricorns. Now, You know, there's a lot of gems in there, and I just feel Source is just saying there's so many beautiful things around you. Don't let the energies that are stalled out stop you. Just stay true to thy own self. Do what is right and let justice and the universe let it play out in your favor. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get some angel cards, you guys. I'm going to do one shuffle. These always tie this reading together. It's from the Master Angels for Capricorn. I've had these cards for a very long time. It's never a coincidence. I would like 3 cards for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you. A few more cards. What would you like to say to the sign of Capricorn? Pardon the mic. Anything else? Okay, we're done. I got a lot of cards. Underneath the deck is the moon. Archangel Haniel. And on, pardon, yeah, I got to get used to this microphone. On the floor, there we go. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to read the one under the deck. All right, so the moon is here. It's Archangel Haniel, and this is what Archangel Haniel has to say to you. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. You know, when we really learn to trust our own intuition, we can get over any hurdle. And intuition is something of a deep knowing, but we have to take a step back and just wait for that knowing. The 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. I got card number 12, Perspective. Archangel Jamul. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Then dare yourself to be different. What a beautiful reading today, you guys. You guys are given the Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. I just feel like Source is telling me that there's a lot of golden new beginnings around you waiting to be had. But we got to let go of this over-processing, over-worrying, and constantly thinking about something that hurt us and have the truth and stay in your truth. The Queen of Michael, Angel Michael's giving you the Queen. Brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. There's certain Capricorns that need to hear that. Because you are the Queen of Earth, Capricorns. You've climbed that ladder. The 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for your harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next and new endeavors. What a beautiful reading today for you guys. I hope it helped you, Capricorns. I'm going to roll into the love crossing now. There was a lot of beautiful gems in there for you. You know, my readings are all about our inner growth and self-development. Have a blessed day today. The love crossing is for difficult energies, someone you're dealing with that you love, that you're having problems with. But if you're in good places with everyone, or good spaces, then blessings to you. All right, you guys, love crossing is coming up. Have a blessed day. Thank you for all your love and support. I hope you can hear me okay. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you. Now, for the love crossing portion, I'm going to do, let's do the Everyday Witch. Now, remember, this is very, no, I can't do the Everyday Witch today because I already did it. Okay, Light Seers then. So the love crossing is very general. And if it sounds like their energies or what you're going through, this is their, what they're feeling. 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Well, somebody's on the fence about contacting you. The 9 of Swords is someone who is having some restless sleep, restless rest. What do I feel? I feel that somebody here knows they did something that wasn't right. Guilt. Guilt. If I tell you, nobody gets away with anything in life. Let's see. Love crossing energies my Capricorns have been dealing with. Tell me about the love crossing for the sign of Capricorns. Thank you. Anything? What is going on here? Anything else? Love crossing for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you. All right, what do we got? I got the Five of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Star. What does it all mean? All right, well, the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups with the King of Swords and Eight of Wands is telling me that somebody keeps replaying something, and I feel that they've literally gotten discontent and bored with themselves about how they're viewing something. And I feel, because the Five of Swords is a very icky card. It's just somebody who likes to say things to hurt other people, to try to win one up on other people. And I feel this person has grown discontent and bored because something doesn't seem to be working with you. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Star. I just feel somebody here is staying in their truth and integrity about something, but at the same time, they have a lot of hope that something between the two of you will work out. Three of Swords. Oh boy. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords. You guys, this is very, very resilient energy, but it's sideways. Somebody's giving up on themselves about staying strong because they can't live with this broken heart much longer. Somebody's got guilt about something. The Knight of Earth. Yeah, they sure do. Here comes the Devil. You guys, this is your major arcana for those of you who don't know. And I just feel somebody's knowing that there's something that they have to take care of with you. And, you know, the Devil represents... Okay, this is what I see, and this is what I feel. I feel somebody knows that if they want to get something right with you, they have to take one step at a time. The Knight of Earth, you guys, is a very methodical knight, and it's very slow moving, but I feel somebody knows that if they want to win you over or heal something with you, because this is a very, very hurtful energy. And I just feel sources telling me that, you know, somebody here knows they did something wrong. Why do I feel that? I don't know. I just do. Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, and then I have big Aries energy, the Emperor. Somebody has a lot of self-fulfilling prophecies here about something they truly want for their own wish. And they feel that something between the two of you always feels like no matter how they want it, it always seems to go awry. The Six of Swords sideways in their current energies, it is someone who doesn't know whether they should move towards you or stay where they're at. Six of Cups in reverse, the Five of Wands sideways, and then I have the Fool sideways. So your person's energies right now are telling me that they can't escape nostalgia. They're trying their hardest to escape their connection with you, but I just feel whoever this is, because the Fool sideways is telling me it's someone doesn't know whether they should take that leap of faith or whether they should just stay where they're at. And this is someone who's in a big energy right now of just staying in their truth about something and determined to have something. The Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands is like somebody wants to move something forward, but they just feel like no matter how they try, you two can't seem to be on the same page. I feel whoever you're dealing with is having a lot of nostalgia right now about waiting for a sign, wanting to give you a sign. I feel whoever you're dealing with is waiting. They want more from something here. Somebody here feels that in order to move something forward with you, they have to heal something first, because the Three of Swords with you, you know, I just feel this person feels like there's something between the two of you that is just starting to get to them now, and they just feel like they're getting discontent and bored with replaying certain things over and over and over again, but they want to heal this connection, but they want to heal it in the right way, because the Knight of Earth is a very slow, methodical knight. But let's look at their intentions, because everybody's energies are going to really change drastically, you guys, in the next few weeks. And I ain't lying. I mean, it's like people from the past are going to come back, and everybody's going to get all this nostalgia and transformations under the deck. I just feel whoever this is starting to realize that they don't want to give up hope on this union. They don't want to give up faith. But right now, they're starting to really evaluate everything about what they truly want for their happiness. But they got a lot of self-doubt because they keep replaying things that have been spoken between the two of you. But let's look. because their intentions are going to be very different now. Watch. Next few weeks, love crossing intentions coming in for Capricorn. Thank you. Love crossing intentions next few weeks for the sign of Capricorn. Thank you. Did I have a flipper? The Hanging Man, huh? Here comes the Knight of Earth again, you guys. This is their intentions in the next few weeks. They're determined to get something with more stability with you. Here's a card. They're daring themselves to be different. I feel that. And here comes the Knight of Love. Oh, the Knights are big energies, you guys. This person doesn't want to be heard about something anymore. They're continuously playing something over and over in their mind because it's leaving them with a broken heart. I just feel this person wants to heal something with you. They want a new opportunity with you. I just feel it. Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles is sideways, and then somebody at a crossroads, but somebody can't stop thinking about you. This person's coming back around. Here comes the Star, the Ten of Pentacles, and the card of a reunion. Somebody wants to heal something with you, Capricorns, and they want to restart something to get more structure in this union. I have the Page of Pentacles, I have the Tower, and there it is, that Six of Cups. They can't break this connection. This is big nostalgia. I feel this person knows in the next few weeks, if they want to get something healed with you, they have to give you something with more structure. The Knight of Love is sideways, but the Knight of Earth is upright. These are their intentions. These Knights are on missions. They know that they have to come right or they're not going to come at all. They still have big love for you. They still feel love for you. And I really do feel it's someone who wants to heal. This is a big card of healing, you guys, in a place of renewal. They want a reunion with you, Capricorns. They can't stop thinking about you. And there's something about this connection that it's just the shoe that fits. So what you do with that is up to you. But the Page of Pentacles is sideways. And I do feel that somebody here is having a lot of revelations to set themselves free, to have a new successful beginning with you. I do tell people tread very carefully during a Mercury retrograde. Go slow and let it flow. And then when the Mercury retrograde goes direct, you know, then you can start moving things forward. But this person wants to heal something with you. They miss you immensely. They love you without a doubt, in my personal opinion. All right, let's leave it here. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave your reading here. Much love and light to all my beautiful Capricorns. Have a blessed day today, a beautiful upcoming weekend, an interesting next few weeks. You got something beautiful around you, Capricorns, for new chapters, and you're going to create them with your energy. All right, you guys, love and light, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.